A1, real reaction.
Very sad. Man, let me talk to you a second. Hang on. Hold on. Stop walking. Let me talk to you a second, man. Okay. What's going on tonight?
No, I ain't got nothing to do with y'all, sir.
Hang on. Hey, work time. Put your hands behind your back.
In Arkansas, the Texarkana police are...
Hold on. They ain't give that man no damn time to do nothing. Just said put your hands behind your back. They ain't give the damn man. Man, and that's what we gotta go through as black people, man. Enough is a damn enough. I get tired of seeing this over and over, every day. And ain't nothing getting done about it.
handcuffing that man who has not broken any laws.
Being detained right now?
Yes, you are.
It's investigative detention. All right. At this point, you are not in any trouble. You understand? But we're being told by multiple people.
He not in no trouble, but you got this man shackled up. For what? If he not in trouble, then why do you have handcuffs on this man? That's some false allegations, false statements. Come on, man. Need to put his ass in some handcuffs.
You were involved in all this.
The cops are referring to a shooting moments earlier that targeted him. Reginald James, a veterinary technician, landlord, and father of three, was walking by one of his rental properties when men in a car opened fire on him, prompting him to run.
Okay. Well, that's all right. Go ahead and get his identification and everything. We'll go.
Got an ID in your pocket, sir?
Under the law, Mr. James is not required to give up his ID, but he consents anyway, politely.
I'm going to pat you down for our safety, then.
Based on the Constitution and settled court decisions, the police are free to try and talk with Mr. James, but he is under no obligation to respond or answer any questions.
You can actually talk to us.
And he makes his position clear.
Ain't got nothing to say to y'all. I'm just trying to go home. Y'all stopped me for no reason.
No, we stopped you for...
I'm passing by and I fit a description.
You were pointed out.
That's okay.
So that they may have...
Shots out to Rebel. You know. That's a video I'm watching. But at the same time, I got a nice video for you today. Tonight. This morning. This evening. Again, as I always say, I hope everything working out for you. But yeah, this dude here, man, this seemed like a law-abiding citizen. This man got his stuff together, rental property, family, you know what I'm saying, just profile, just walking down the street and he the victim.
Made a mistake when we work this out.
Y'all, it's cool though.
How do I go?
Because I ain't do. You stopping me for no reason.
Oh, okay.
Y'all gonna figure it out. I'm a college graduate. I'm a homeowner. That's my home right there. That's my rental property. Right on the corner.
Okay, well, all you had to do is talk to us a
I ain't
little
have to talk to y'all. I don't need to talk to y'all. You got me sitting here detained from
you're
the
detained.
store coming home.
Mr. James is correct. He is detained and handcuffed, though he's the alleged crime victim, and he has the right not to talk.
I don't have to deal with y'all.
At certain times you do,
I
sir.
don't have to deal with you, Mr. McAdams.
Yeah.
What's your name, sir? Mr. Negron? Nice to meet you.
So you say you don't know nothing about nothing, you ain't got nothing.
No questions, bro. I'm not answering any questions.
Hey, if you keep yelling like that, you're going to try to find a way to take you to jail. We're not wanting that.
You're going to take me to jail then.
Hey, relax. Come talk.
Thank you. Let me go.
He's a turd from over there. But they must.
You gonna tell this man you gonna find a way to take him to jail. The man is pissed off because you fucking with him. He can't even go to the store. You trying to make him talk. He just said he's not answering any questions. So why you keep asking him the same thing? You know, the dude is fired up. You know what I'm saying? He like, take me to jail, man. So I can sue you.
Well, people want him out. That's what I got.
Why you mad?
That he was part of it.
Because you're stopping
What
me.
do you
I
think?
don't want to be bothered. I don't with y'all. Come on, car.
Joy Central. First, Joel 9 Central. I'm in route to jail 6. Show me not having a camera.
Go ahead.
Jail 9 at 1930.
It's over. Has he identified himself yet?
So he allowed me to get Billpo out.
Okay. Well, as of right now, he's under arrest for obstruction.
That's right. For refusing to answer any questions, Mr. James is being arrested for obstruction.
You have to identify yourself. I did. Here's my ID.
Legal experts say that under the Constitution and the Arkansas Criminal Code, this is an unlawful arrest. But it gets even worse.
All we're trying to do is figure out what happened here. You're supposed to be the victim. You're the one being the and we're trying to help you.
Who's this guy?
After stating that Mr. James is supposed to be the victim, the police then speak to an eyewitness who confirms he was the victim.
So what did you see?
Well, I was sitting in my window right here about in the living room window, and I was on the phone with her. I had my blinds up. All I seen was blue Grand Marquis speeding outwards.
Coming out of the
out of the apartment. And then I seen him run that way, but the shots was already going on. I just made sure my kids was down and they was in the back room.
You heard shooting?
Yeah, he was running this way.
And he run in
across these people's yard.
Did the car look like it was after him? Or, but which way they turn?
They turned this way.
They come up right behind him.
Yeah.
Then. And then
And he ran across his yard and that been over there in the people. Whoever fell over there.
in that gray house in the corner? I think he actually.
Okay, you see how hard it is for a black man? The man walked to the store. He's a homeowner, checking rental property, get shot at, almost get killed. And then now the police want to put this man in handcuffs. Who wouldn't be pissed off?
He stayed on
So now that the police have been told Mr. James was the victim, not a suspect, do they let him go? Of course not. Instead, they run his name. But to the police supervisor's apparent frustration, the cops learn Mr. James has no arrest warrants.
All I care about is, does he have warrants for his arrest?
And you showed to be clear.
Okay. One, he's been now banned from housing. Banned him from housing.
At this point, the supervisor instructs his fellow officers to arrest and process Mr. James anyway.
If he doesn't want to identify himself, he's trying to walk away when we have a legal reason to stop.
That's when you grabbed him, man. I thought he fixed to run.
We'll get you to transport him, do the arrest paperwork. I'll do the narrative and stuff on it. Yeah, you're talking to the lady in the red
One
shirt?
officer claims to another that the information the eyewitness provided can be used to justify the original detention of Mr. James, and that Mr. James' refusal to talk was therefore obstruction.
We got the witness that said he imposed so we can justify why we make contact.
However, the courts have long held that police cannot use information gathered after the fact to justify detaining somebody earlier.
Let's get him transported out of here.
That's crazy. They had no reason to detain the man in the first place. Then they talked to a witness that say that they saw him running away from somebody trying to shoot him. Then the supervisor says, well, we're going to find some type of way to get him at the station. Come on, man. It's just one incident. I have more for you.
Furthermore, in this case, the eyewitness information made it clear Mr. James was not a suspect, just a target and a victim. And Mr. James was victimized twice, first by whoever tried to shoot him, and secondly by other men with guns, the police. The cops took Mr. James to a police station where they processed and booked him for obstruction. All of this happened in July 2022. The judge that was assigned to handle the criminal charge reportedly decided not to try the case in court, but rather placed the charge under advisement. In the meantime, Mr. James is pursuing a civil lawsuit against the Texarkana Police Department. He's being represented by the Hearst Law Group of Hot Springs, Arkansas. Legal experts say Mr. James and his legal team are a strong case of civil rights violations. The experts point out that Texarkana police had no reasonable articulable suspicion to treat Mr. James like a criminal suspect and arrest him simply because he refused to answer their questions. The officer